in a tree. Here. Now you're a policeman getting a call over the radio from dispatch. Twizzler, come in. Swinging through the jungle on the vines like Tarzan. The last movie's about aliens, and they're invading Earth with giant lasers. I think she's almost ready for an audition. But first, would you like to wave goodbye to everyone?
Bye. Bye, Twizzler. We can give her a nice round of applause. She did pretty good out here. Now, like I said, Twizzler is a blue-fronted Amazon parrot, but of course, if you're looking at her, you see a ton of green feathers. Her name's not a trick. Right around her beak, that's where she has some lovely little blue feathers there. Now, since Twizzler is so incredibly green, it allows her to blend in very well out there in the rainforest. That way no predators spot her. But because she blends in so well, she has to make a lot of different sounds in order to communicate exactly where she's located. Because it can actually be kind of tricky for those birds to find one another. Now, people always love talking parrots, but again, make sure you do your research. Twizzler there is a quieter parrot, but some can actually reach the same volume as an airplane taking off. And that lifespan can range anywhere from 60 to 80 years, so always do a ton of research first. Now, like I said, she was the last guest of our show today. If you guys have any questions, you can feel free to bring them on up here. We'd be more than happy to answer those for you all. And we hope you guys have a great day here at Lion Country Safari.
Thank you.
Ahí se va a tirar una foto.
No, está bien. ¿Cuánto le costó, tío? ¿Cuánto le costó?
Mira, ven.
Dale comida, mira.
Papi, ven. Tú tienes que hacerle así, ¿ves?
Dame esto.
Dale.
Dame esto.
¿Cómo se le dice?
Dale comida.
No, hay como un guante. Dale, aquí. Dale,
Aquí.
así. Dale, ve, dale. Mira, ve. ¡Oh!
Ahora yo tengo otra.
Excelente.
¿Tú también?
Así, que la carne también.
Sí, después primero jale y después para que no le pueden tocar.
No le foto.
Espérate, dale, te voy a sacar. Y me dejas.
Porque eso no le gusta. Si la tocas, uno jale y dos tú.
Mira, vale.
Papá, ahora mi turno.
Ok, otra jale y después se sale.
Toma, vale.
Ahora mismo. Dámelo. Dámelo.
Ok, se acabó.
Ahora es tuyo, usted. Dásela.
Baja primero.
Toma, papá te va a grabar.
Ay, ahora Jali.
So each of our giraffes are actually paired with one primary trainer, and if their trainer isn't there today, then they actually get the day off. Now, Tracy there is actually paired with Bobby, so hopefully Bobby will decide to come over and train with us today. Now it looks like she's doing some training with him as well. We actually have 16 giraffe total here at Lion Country Safari, most of which you can see in our drive-through safari park. And we can tell each of our giraffes apart based on their spot patterns. No two giraffes have the same spot pattern, just as no two humans have the same fingerprints. Giraffes are the tallest living land mammals, with males standing about 17 to 18 feet tall. If they reach their nose all the way up, they can actually reach around 20 feet. Females are a little bit shorter, they're about 15 to 16 feet tall. And if they reach their nose all the way up, they'll actually reach around 18 feet. And you can see Corey backing up there. Now that's a pretty awkward gait for giraffes. They have to move their legs on a diagonal. And when they move their legs forward, they actually move both legs on each side together. That's called a lateral gait, and that ensures that those legs stay out of the way so that that they can run away from predators if they need to. Now these guys are very large, but they are still prey animals, so they can run around 35 miles an hour to get away from those predators. And if they get a little too close, they can actually do a very swift kick mid side, and one well-placed kick passes them to kill a lion. Now their necks are very long. They're actually about 6 feet long. They're very flexible. You might have seen a car demonstrating that there. Now they actually have the same number of vertebrae in their necks that we do. They have 7 vertebrae, but each of their vertebrae are about 10 to 12 inches long. Now they also have their long 3-minute tongues that they use to grip and grab and manipulate tree branches. And they'll actually wrap that tongue around the tree branch and then strip it all the leaves and bark off all at once. Now it is around 18 to 20 inches long. And they'll use those tongues to, again, eat that food. They'll actually eat around 80 to 100 pounds of food in a day. And they are herbivores, so they only eat leaves and vegetation. Now you can see Mosey getting his nose all the way to the ground. Now that's actually how they'll drink water. Now that's a pretty vulnerable position for giraffes. So they actually will only go to the watering hole typically every 2 to 3 days in the wild. And while they're there, they'll drink around 10 gallons of water all at once. Now, one giraffe will always stand guard while the other giraffes drink water, and that ensures that there's no predators in the area. They also have the nickname the watchtowers of the Serengeti because the other animals at the watering hole will always watch the giraffe. They know if the giraffes start running away, they need to as well. Now they do have that nice height, which is a good vantage point to seek out predators and to find food as well. And they can see very well. Their eyes are about the size of golf balls, and they can see in full color just like we can. Now at the top of their head, they do have those horn-like structures called ossicones. Those ossicones are actually made of bone. They protrude from the skull, and they're actually covered in layers of skin and hair. And that way they're different from horns or antlers. Horns or antlers will actually be covered in layers of keratin, which is the same thing your fingernails are made up of. And they might shed every year, whereas those ossicones they'll keep throughout their entire lives. Now, giraffes can have between 2 and 5 ossicones, and both males and females have them. Though on the males, they're a little bit more pronounced. Now, they do partake in a fighting behavior called necking, where they'll actually stand...
Eso es todo, amigos.